Ahoy, everyone. My name is Rosalind Domdom, and I'm head of sales for the East Coast at Virgin Voyages. Today with me, we've got our fabulous Team East sales managers. We've got Sean Russo, Danielle Meneggio, Andre Roberts-Dukes, and Lara Liriano. So as a reminder, this call is recorded. It's going to be a mix of both travel advisors as well as clients, consumers, and future sailors on Virgin Voyages. We've got some amazing promotions, really great updates on new itineraries that just launched today. But again, please make sure that if you want to book Virgin Voyages, that you connect with the travel advisor who referred you to tonight's call. So let's go ahead and get this started. There in front of you are all four of our lady ships. We are super excited that our fleet is finally complete with Scarlet Lady, Valiant Lady, Resilient Lady, and our newest recent addition is Brilliant Lady. The focus of tonight's call is primarily all of Brilliant Lady's new itineraries, but of course, we are literally everywhere all throughout the world, and we feel like we have something for all of you wherever you want to travel. So just wanted to share a very quick video so you all get a feel of who is not a great fit to sail with us on Virgin Voyages. And if you've seen this commercial, please enjoy it again.
Mama, Papa, was your suitcase packed but not mine? How could you leave us kids behind? Parents are going on a cruise without us kids, and we know whose fault this is. Virgin Voyages says we can't cruise till we're 18, which makes us shake like we had caffeine. Virgin Voyages says no kids on the ocean, so we're causing a commotion. You'll be sipping cocktails under a starlit night while we're back home without an invite. Sure, you've earned a gourmet spread, but we're experiencing existential dread.
Adults, enjoy the cruise. We know you deserve it, but the fact we can't go is total bull.
Love it. Okay, is this presentation done? Who's sold already on Virgin Voyages? Love, love, love that commercial. So you guys, we are super excited that we are officially out and winning so many awards. I can't name all of them, but the one we always love to highlight is that we were the first brand to ever sweep the Cruise Critic Cruiser's Choice Awards in all 5 categories. That's going to be in best dining, best cabins, best service, best value for money, and best overall cruise line. We've also won some really great awards for best for LGBTQ travelers, best new ship, best entertainment. The awards keep coming, and we can't wait for you all to experience, if you haven't already, our award-winning cruise line. And the main reasons why people choose Virgin Voyages over anyone else, of course, our fearless leader, Sir Richard Branson. He loves to disrupt the industry. We truly feel like we are a game changer when it comes to cruising, because there's really nothing else like us already out there. So why people choose us? First and foremost, we are adults only. You have to be 18 years old to come on board our ship, just as that video shared. The food and drink is phenomenal. We are breaking a lot of the rules with food and beverage, and hands down, some of the best food either on land or at sea. We are definitely the cruise ship being more inclusive, and we talk about that in 2 different ways. So more inclusive in the voyage fare. So we hate the idea of nickel and diming on cruise ships, but we're also more inclusive with all the sailors who come on board. You know, we just want everyone to come as they are, celebrate how they want to celebrate, and just have that relaxed, luxe, fabulous time on board any of our ships. And then last but not least, our Rockstar Cruise Service. So Richard Branson is very big on making sure that we take care of all of our employees so that they can take care of all of you. You know, we love that our crew, they show their authentic personality. So you're going to see some of them maybe in tattoos and piercings. No matter what, they provide that rock star heartfelt service, and they just want to make sure that everyone has a great time sailing on Virgin Voyages. And then, like I said, we are more inclusive. So on this slide, you're going to see everything that's included in the voyage fare. That's going to be dining at all of our eateries, tips and gratuities, unlimited Wi-Fi. We like to say that Wi-Fi is a basic human right, so you can show what a fabulous time you're having on board Virgin Voyages. Also, we have all group fitness classes included, all of the essential drinks, which are the soda, juice, coffee, tea, and still and sparkling water, as well as all of the shows and entertainment. So truly a great value considering everything that is included in the voyage fare. And speaking of, we just want to make sure that we're painting a picture. When you see our pricing compared to some of the other cruise lines out there, from the get-go, it might be initially higher. However, remember all the things that are included in the voyage fare, anything that shows a +0, you're already paying for that upfront, as opposed to having to pay for that when you're sailing on board other cruise ships. So we are very fair and flexible with all of our voyage fares, but we are also super flexible with our booking policies, meaning you're able to change your voyage date up until 45 days before voyage date. And you're able to change names on your booking up until 48 hours before. So 2 days before your sail date, you're able to change both names on your booking. Please keep that in mind in terms of everything that you're paying before you get on board, because again, sometimes it can double or even triple the cost of the initial fare. So just wanted to also paint a picture of who we think would be a great fit for sailing on Virgin Voyages. We got some quotes from real life sailors who've been on board. So of course, we are a perfect fit for the adults only, all-inclusive resort types of traveler, forward-thinking, open-minded, someone who loves cruising but wants a more sophisticated and adult-oriented atmosphere. One of the other quotes that I just wanted to highlight, I love this one on the bottom. It reads, "Anyone who is a free thinker, who does not need constant hand-holding and wants to set the pace of their vacation will love all the opportunities Virgin presents to make their own good time." So we like to say, choose your own adventure. People love the relaxed feel on board any of our ships, and you don't have to do the typical things that you would have to do on other major cruise lines out there. We also just wanted to share some quotes from real life sailors. So love sharing this one from Leslie. She says, "My husband and I would choose a cruise with Virgin every single time. Everything they include means you aren't constantly reaching into your pocket or worried about your bill at the end. Compared to hotels, right now, cruising is the best value." Wholeheartedly agree. Remember, truly a great value considering everything that's included. This other quote from Michael, it reads, "I've been on lots of cruises, and this was my favorite by far. The design of the ship is stunning. The crew are second to none. I love their attitude, not age approach. As for the parties, yes, they have epic ones, but if you just want to have a break, this ship offers it all." Again, love that. Again, choose your own adventure, young at heart, and just wanting to have a great time on board our ships. And then a couple more quotes real quick. This one from Taryn reads, "A very relaxing trip for me. Spa in the mornings, daybed and a cocktail at the dock area in the afternoons. One night I fell asleep in my hammock to the sound of the ocean. Take me back now, please." Yes, I really wish I was going on board right now, just having that fabulous, relaxing day at sea in my hammock. And then last but not least, this one from Jimmy, I love. "No competition, go Virgin. Tasty food, check. Top-notch entertainment, check. Wi-Fi, check. Gratuities, check. Exercise classes, check. Drinks, check. Friendly service, check." We loved it. So again, if any of these resonate with you, and if this is your type of travel and vacation, we truly feel like you're going to have a great time sailing on Virgin Voyages. So my favorite topic, talking about food. Like I said earlier, we are really breaking a lot of the rules with our food and beverage. We're happy to share that there are no buffets, there's no main dining room, no formal dress code or formal seating times, but instead we've got 20+ eateries that are phenomenal with menus curated by Michelin star chefs. Best part about it, all the specialty dining is included in your voyage fare. Remember, you don't have to worry about paying for any of the food when you're sailing on Virgin Voyages. And here we have our bar tab. So this is our solution to the traditional cruise beverage package. We wanted to keep it very simple. And the way that our bar tab program works is that you can prepay in increments of either $100, $200, or $300 for a true bar tab. If you prepay those amounts, Virgin is going to throw in a bonus of 10, 25, or 50 on top of that. And what's great about this is it's truly a bar tab that's super flexible. One person can purchase it. They can use it on anyone that they want, either on board our ship or at our private beach club. And it's truly for any beverage that has a cost, not just alcohol, but it can also include the specialty coffees, the mocktails, the smoothies, the pressed juices. So again, keeping it very simple. You pay what you pay, you get what you get. And as long as you prepay, you'll get a bonus from Virgin Voyages. So speaking of our beverages, on the slide right here, you're going to see some examples of our beer, wine, and liquor. And we're happy to share that the majority of our beverages are $10 and or less, and inclusive of tips. So again, keeping it very easy, very reasonably priced. We want to focus more on quality, and we have some really great brands and beverages that we offer. And remember, there's no additional surcharges, those pesky surcharges that you would have to add on when you're sailing on other cruise lines. You don't have to worry about that because the price you see is the price that you pay. So just going to quickly switch gears. This is the main attraction for tonight because again, we've got some really amazing itineraries sailing on Brilliant Lady, and some great promotions as well. And just going to share a couple more things about our Brilliant Lady. So we really want to highlight her in all four corners of North America. And we're happy to share that she's launching out of New York. But she's also going to Miami, going to LA via the Panama Canal, as well as Seattle, so that we're going to launch a lot of Alaska sailings that are fabulous and done the Virgin way. What's amazing about Brilliant Lady is that because we haven't had a true Mermaiden inaugural sailing, we're going to take advantage of this time and this experience to truly have 4 Mermaiden sailings out of these 4 cities. So New York, Miami, LA, and Seattle. And with that, you're going to see here on this slide our Mermaiden dates. So again, September 5th, 2025 out of New York City, October 17th out of Miami, April 7th, 2026 out of LA, and in May of 2026 out of Seattle. So our itineraries for Alaska out of Seattle are still TBD. So stay tuned for more exciting news about our Alaska sailings. And speaking of Alaska, we want to make sure that if you want to be first in line to get first dibs on our Alaska itineraries, since we don't have the dates just yet, we do have deposits that you're able to submit with the help of your travel advisor who referred you to tonight's call. So depending on the cabin category, it's going to be $500 deposit for Sea Terrace or lower categories, $1,000 for Rockstar quarters, and $25,000 deposit, sorry, 2,500, not 25,000, for our Mega Rockstar quarters. So yes, if you put these deposits down, you're able to get first dibs on all of our itineraries for Alaska when we release them, which is going to happen, expected to happen later on this summer. But best part about it, say you put these deposits down and you're not happy with any of the Alaska itineraries, you can't do any of them, or you don't like the pricing, all good. All of these deposits are completely refundable, but we just want to make sure if you are interested, you're able to get first dibs on our Alaska sailings, which we call Frontier of the Line Pass. And then in addition, if you want to just live your best life and have that VIP experience of being on every single Mermaiden sailing out of New York, Miami, LA, and Seattle, we've launched our Brilliant for You Pass. So this is an amazing once-in-a-lifetime bucket list experience. We have 2 different versions. We've got our Rockstar Edition. It was previously sold out, but we have more inventory available. So you live your best life sailing in a Rockstar suite for 2 sailors. And I'm going to share what those extra amenities and perks are if you book this Brilliant for You Pass. So again, you get to sail all 4 Mermaidens. In addition, we also have our Sea Terrace Edition. It's going to be for a central sea terrace for 2 sailors, and that total is $22,000. You're able to put a deposit now for these options for the Brilliant for You Pass. The deposit for our Rockstar Edition is $10,000 US, and the deposit for the Sea Terrace Edition for all 4 Mermaidens is $5,500 US. So Again, really great opportunity for you to be on all 4 of our Mermaiden sailings on Brilliant Lady. And like I mentioned, we have got some great perks. Now for the Rockstar Edition, of course, you're going to be in a Seriously Suite, living your best life, having those Rockstar perks. You also get priority boarding, priority booking, early boarding. You get your Rockstar agent, of course, all of the VIP treatment, being a Rockstar sailor. You also get shore things, 1 complimentary shore thing for all 4 sailings. In addition to having an exclusive launch invite in all 4 cities. So again, this is a great VIP experience for you to be a rock star on all 4 Mermaidens on Brilliant Lady. Now moving on to our Sea Terrace edition, again, you are in a central Sea Terrace for 2. You also get 1 shore thing in for all 4 sailings. You get exclusive launch invites and of course that welcome bubbly on every voyage. So this is a great experience. If you're able to do all 4, you can do that in either a Sea Terrace or a Rockstar Quarter. This again is really breaking news. Today is perfect timing for our Sailor Night. Today we just launched our Miami new itineraries on Brilliant Lady for the 2025-2026 sailings. We're introducing some really great destinations. And with that, just going to switch gears, I believe Sean Russo, our fabulous sales manager, is going to talk about our itineraries.
Yes, thanks so much. Thanks for having me on as well. So yeah, so Rosalind's put together some. So what we've done is, and there's a common theme across all them. What Rosalind's been able to do is provide the price points for each of these sailings, both in Canadian and US dollars. This is based on double occupancy and inclusive of port fees and taxes. So for instance, the Brilliant Mermaiden, you want to go in a Sea Terrace, it's cost you $71.86 based on double occupancy. So you can see that going through, and these are always sample prices. So let's start off, first off, if you want to get on that Mermaiden, you want to be the first people on that ship out of Miami, here's that great opportunity going to St. Martin, the BVIs, as well as our beach club at Bimini. Mermaidens are also a little bit pricier because they have that demand. Other great opportunities, this one I'm dying to do myself, the colorful Curacao and charming Caymans. This one's got an overnight in Cartagena, so you can go up to the walled city, go to Lovers Quarter with your special someone, enjoy the colors and such like that. And we're also going to Ocho Rios, our first time in Jamaica on this itinerary. Moving forward, we've got from Miami to St. Croix itinerary. Again, an overnight, a late night, my apologies, in San Juan. A couple great days, as well as that visit into St. Croix and St. Martin on here. Miami to San Juan, hitting 2 places we've already visited before, but we're also bringing in St. Kitts in this one, which is quite nice. So you got St. Kitts, Antigua, as well as Grand Turks and Turks and Caicos in there on a 9-day voyage. This is also available in multiple different dates. So speak with your travel professional which days work for you. Arubian sunsets and calm Cayman days. Again, that overnight in Cartagena, the late night in Aruba, Ocho Rios in there, as well as in Grand Cayman in there as well. A nice 12-day itinerary. Brilliant Caribbean Sea. So if you want to spend Christmas Day enjoying all the sights and sounds of Brilliant Lady, this is a great opportunity for you. You've got the night before Christmas Eve, you're going to be in Samana in Dominican Republic and enjoying yourself on Christmas Day at a nice sea day, enjoying the perks. Also for wonderful New Year's, spending the New Year's on board our beautiful ship is always a plus. If math does me right, you'll be in St. Kitts for New Year's Day, which is pretty good. New Year's Eve in Antigua. We also will bring in some other. This one is neat because this one is similar to some of those other ones you saw. Miami and the Cayman. But what this one's different, and why we want to highlight it is this is our first visit to Bonaire. So if you want to go see Bonaire, this is a really great opportunity. It also is a nice balance of port day, sea day kind of vibe. So you get a couple back-to-back days in ports and then a nice day to relax and enjoy yourself at sea over 11 days. We've got the Grand Turks and St. Croix Charm. Again, nice little experience here, hitting all the highlights in there right after January when the weather's cold in the Northeast specifically, and you want to get nice and warm and get your tan on. And what else we got going on here? gorgeous Antigua, St. Kitts, and Bimini. You'll also notice that not all of our new itineraries off Brilliant Lady go to the beach club. So if beach club is something you're interested in, make sure you speak with your travel professional, your first mate out there, because they'll put you on that right trip. There are ones that go similar itineraries but skip it, and ones that do include it. So this is a great option here. Great 10-day trip. For our friends in the Northeast, or you want to experience the Northeast, you want to come showcase our beautiful part of the world. This is the Mermaiden round trip in New York to New York with an overnight in Bermuda. Now, look at the price points here again. The Mermaidens are a little bit more expensive. Insider tip, next slide over. If you want to experience the same one, but you don't want to pay the Mermaiden price points, you can do that just by going on literally the next trip, and your first mates can help hook you up with that opportunity. So pluses and minuses to everything. You want to go visit my neck of the woods, sort of. New York round trip, you're going to be visiting. You're going to hit up the Bay of Fundy, which is absolutely beautiful, and Halifax, great pub town. The most pubs per capita in all of Canada. So if you like a good pub and some live music, Halifax is where you want to be at. We also will go further in towards our Quebec City, so New York to Quebec City, hitting those same ports as called, but Quebec City is like Europe in Canada, absolutely beautiful. And then this one translates over to the longer journey down to, no, you're right.
Oh,
So
sorry.
at the end, no worries. So at the end of that trip, it joins this trip, which is Canada, Carolinas, and Miami. Quebec City, we're going to work our way down through the states into Eastport, Boston, Charleston, and work our way to Miami in order to do that wonderful Mermaiden we looked at earlier. And this is, I think, the crown jewel of the new itineraries. I absolutely love this 16-day itinerary. There's a lot of bucket list things, experiences, as well as the Panama Canal on this one. 16 days for sub 10 grand in a balcony. That's a pretty awesome experience. Even the Rockstar suites are pretty good. For those that ask, when we were going through the Panama Canal, we're visiting the new locks, so we're looking at all the fancy new ones on there. But yeah, so from Miami to LA on here. And what else we got here? Oh yes, we got a few more. If you want to do that third Mermaiden out of LA, this is it. Again, there is duplicate ones afterwards, which is a little bit more economical if price is your thing. But if you want to be bells and whistles and all the parties and rubbing shoulders with all those cool people, you can do definitely this one, April 7th to the 12th. And then, of course, if you want to visit the great sights of Mexico, the three main stops on the West Coast, Cabo, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta, round trip, great 7-day itinerary out of Los Angeles. And last but not least, if memory serves me right, come visit me on the West Coast of Canada, LA all the way to Vancouver with those stops in Catalina Island, San Francisco, Astoria, beautiful Victoria, the capital of British Columbia, and then Vancouver proper there. So awesome new itineraries. And of course, we've got this great new grid. If you want to know where we're at, talk to your travel professional, your first mate. They can send this to you. And notice we still got some cards to expose in terms of our Resilient Lady Fall 25 until April 26. That's coming soon. But I'll flip it back over to Rosalind to continue on.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for highlighting all of Brilliant Lady's new itineraries. But remember, just going back to this grid, we literally have something for everyone. I believe anywhere from 4 to 16-night sailings. So if you want to do Caribbean, transatlantic, Med, Greek Isles, we've got something for everyone. And just so you all know, our current home ports are out of Miami, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Barcelona, Athens, Portsmouth, UK, and soon to be New York, Miami, LA, and Seattle. So just get ready and excited for everything that's coming from Virgin. So another exciting thing we've got is our summer season pass. So this was super, super popular, where if, in this day and age of everyone being a digital nomad, we want to make sure that you're not necessarily working from home, but working from a hammock with really great pricing, really great perks. So we had our working from hammock for our Barcelona sailings, as well as for our Athens sailings for this summer. We've now introduced this on our Caribbean sailings on Valiant Lady. For 2 sailors, it is going to start at $12,000 US. I know this print is very small, but just wanted to highlight the different itineraries. So again, you literally can do 6 sailings, June, July, August, and September. Live your best life, back-to-back sailings, and get some really, really great perks where you don't have to worry about like being in your pajamas at home every single day. So if you do book our summer season pass, you're able to get all of these great perks. So of course, a central sea terrace, you get upgraded Wi-Fi so you can work as much as you want or as little as you want when you're on board. Of course, you get laundry service, you get early access to all of your bookings for dining and shore excursions. You get that dedicated concierge before you get on board. The first 25 bookings for this summer season pass will get access to a Richard rooftop, normally reserved for our Rockstar sailors. So this is a great perk. Also, 2 specialty coffees per day. And last but not least, our welcome bubbles to kick off celebrations. So if you have the time, if you have the funds to be able to work from your hammock on board Valiant Lady out of Miami, please go ahead and take advantage of this because it's a great, great option and it's not going to last for long. So switching gears here to our current red hot offers. We do have actually a sail and save blitz. It is ending tomorrow. It's a little bit confusing here, just so you all know, it starts at 99 US, 135 Canadian for the transatlantic sailings that are listed right there. But we're also highlighting our Caribbean sailings on Valiant Lady. That's what's going to be starting at this 129 per person per night. So again, our lock-it-in insider cabins, they will start at 99 US. However, we have seen some really great pricing if you want to live your best life in a hammock for slightly more, starting at 150 US, 205 Canadian. It's a great option if you want that ocean view on your balcony. So just wanted to highlight these, which are ending tomorrow at midnight East Coast time. In addition, our main promotion that we've got going on is ending at the end of this month. So I believe there's only 8 nights left, but you're able to get up to 80% off second sailor on your med voyages as well as your repositioning voyages, and up to 70% off your second sailor for the Caribbean voyages. And these are for all voyages in 2024 and 2025. Again, make sure that you connect with your travel advisor who referred you to tonight's call to see what promotions apply to which cabin categories you book. Also wanted to highlight our loyalty club, which is called our Sailing Club. So if you are loyal to Virgin, we want to show you the love. And if you complete 2 voyages after that second voyage, on your third one, you're able to score our Blue Extras, which is going to be 1 specialty coffee per day. Of course, you get the dedicated sailor services support, an exclusive cocktail event, and laundry service. However, if you love us even more and come sail with us even more after your 4th sailing on that 5th voyage that you sail with us on Virgin, you're going to get these deep blue extras. So we've got some really great perks here with the priority boarding, the $100 bar tab credit, of course, the upgraded premium Wi-Fi. You get an exclusive cocktail event, the 2 specialty coffees per day, and the premium laundry service. So again, if you show us the love, we're going to show you the love back by joining our sailing club. Now, in addition, if you are loyal to any of these major cruise lines here, we're happy to share that we match status with all of these major cruise lines at these different levels. So again, you get to bypass having to do those 2 sailings or those 4 sailings on Virgin. Please make sure that you connect with your travel advisor and give them your proof of status with any of these major cruise lines, because if you do that on your very first sailing with us, you're going to score these blue extras, as I mentioned earlier, that specialty coffee, the sailor services support, cocktail event, and that laundry service. So again, we really hope that once you come on board our ship, you won't look back. And, there's a reason why so many of our sailors who come on board Virgin, they say, once we come on Virgin, we can't go back because we're too spoiled and we love the experience sailing on Virgin. And we hope that you experience that as well. So last but not least, just wanted to share a quick video so you all can get a better feel of what it's like to sail on Virgin Voyages.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. Come and go, you come and go. Loving would be easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Loving will be easy if your colors were like my dream. Red, gold, and green. Red, gold, and green. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, chameleon.
Now we're voyaging.
Love that video, and we can't wait for you all to come on board. And with that, again, as I mentioned at the beginning of the call, if you book with the travel advisor who referred you here by this deadline of May 31st, we're able to offer you our sailor loot. That's what we call our onboard credit. Depending on what cabin category you choose and what cabin category you book, we're going to throw in $50 US for Insider Sea View, 100 for Sea Terrace Balcony, and 200 for our suites. But wait, there's more. For any Barcelona sailing that's happening this year, we are doubling that sailor loot. So again, living your best life out of Barcelona, we're doubling that to 100, 200, or $400. Again, if you book with a travel advisor who referred you to tonight's call. So with that, we really hope this gives you all a better feel of what it's like to sail on Virgin. And please, please make sure that you book by May 31st to get these special incentives. But just going to take a pause and see if there's any additional questions that we can address. Any questions?
Rosalind.
Yes.
We have answered almost all the questions, but one just snuck right in, and I've never gotten this question.
Oh,
Can
of course
we
it's
bring-
I love
asking
this.
if
We love it.
they
Thank you,
can bring
Penny.
their roller skates on board.
I vote yes.
Yes. So that Penny, you've stumped me here. Thank you for asking that question. And I feel like I should know this, so shame on me. I do not know the official answer to that. Does anyone from our team know the answer to that? And if not, all good, Penny. We'll get back to you to give you the official answer.
I've heard officially no, and that was done for the video shoot.
No, I just
Oh.
looked it up.
Okay.
Skateboards, hoverboards, and roller skates are
I want to
not
know who brings who has a hoverboard.
are not allowed. That
Sorry,
is
Penny.
demonstration purposes only.
Oh,
Great question,
no.
Penny.
Yes, great question. Sorry about that. But you know what? You can strut your way up on that on the runway. So love that. Love that. I do see another question here real quick from Denise. The shortest cruise that we have for our Caribbean sailings is our 4-night Fire and Sunset, which goes to Key West and to Bimini. I believe there are some shorter sailings out of Portsmouth, but that's not going to be long-term. Our Portsmouth sailings are only happening this summer. But yes, our shortest one is 4 nights on Valiant Lady this summer. What other questions do we have? Anything else? Are we good?
I believe that's everything. unless-
Amazing, amazing. Well, no, we so appreciate you all taking the time to join in. And we hope that you are pumped up and excited to book with your travel advisor who referred you to tonight's call. Again, as a reminder, I'll send this recording to all the travel advisors who who registered for tonight's call. So please share with any of your sailors who you think would be a great fit. And no matter what, please, please, please make sure that you book by May 31st to take advantage of these great incentives. On behalf of Team East, thank you again, and a special shout out and thank you to Team East, Sean Russo, Danielle Maneggio, Lyra Liriano, and Andre Roberts-Dukes, who, by the way, he is celebrating his 1-year work anniversary at Virgin Voyages. So special shout out to him. Thank you so much, Andre, for making ship happen this past year. But thank you guys again. We can't wait for you all to come on board, and thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Bye, guys.